Life before the wheel specialist was a little different. Used to be a network cabling engineer for 25 years. Ran a small business with my father, installing, as you would all know it these days, Ethernet, Cat5e, Cat6, Cat6e. After running a network cabling business, I then entered into the wheel specialist. Found it on the internet, which was really in its early days, before the days of much Facebook or Instagram, and looked at it and thought, that'd be a nice little adventure to take on. Contacted Neil at the time and went up and seen him, and really liked himself and the setup that he put together. It was good, and then we went and got our finances together and joined a really good bunch of people and a happy family, which the environment is. We met up with everyone up at their office, which at the time was, if I remember correctly, was out in Tyburn Road, where Neil started doing wheel refurbishment, and we were taking it in, shown around. Really liked the product that they were making, so decided, yeah, let's give it a go, let's go for it. Got together, and the backup from the team was brilliant, couldn't fault it. Finance-wise, helped us in that matter on the different routes to take, not just being driven in one direction. So there are different avenues to get your finance together to help build up the wheel specialist. The support in from day one all the way through. There's the information is there for you. The package that's put together with the info you require is all there. Questions are answered as quick as can be. There's help with every aspect of it, from sanding a wheel to doing the accounts, because there's so many different jobs involved in running a small business. So yeah, you've got great backup from the team. Problems, which there are, because you'll have problems with staff, you'll have problems with equipment, and it's about then picking up the phone and saying, help, what do I do? And an answer is usually coming back at you quite quickly. There's always help. They're always at the end of the phone. Even outside of office hours, if you need someone will usually answer you and help you along. COVID was a tricky time for all of us, but again, with COVID and the uncertainties of the world at that time, Ginny and Jack were beavering away at the head office, finding support for us, information for us, so everyone could keep afloat and keep alive, so we could come the other side of COVID and have businesses that were viable and ready to get up and running at the earliest possibility. Andy, technical wise, is he's pretty damn good at it now. He's been doing it for a few years, but he's learned a few little tricks along the way. So he's a really good backup, great guy. Ginny is poking people in the right direction as well, and she leads a really good team up there. Okay, opened up the wheel specialist back in 2010. Started the process, God blimey, I think it was early 2009. But 2010 we opened our doors up in the March. We were in a recession that is coming back around again now. But even with that recession, it wasn't that bad. It's difficult. And the difficulty then was the fact that we were starting from scratch. The wheel specialist was still a new product, wasn't widely known. Customer base was zero. But from day one, with the CRM system and the marketing that's involved, business came through the door. Then when we came into COVID, we were well established, so we did close. Everyone closed for a short period of time, but there was always someone realistically knocking on the door that wanted something done. So The work is always there. You might just have to tighten the belt slightly on this and that. The economy ebbs and flows, always does. But I think that this, even though it's a premium product, it is pretty much recession proof. From day one, you get a mixture of traders and general public. Traders will always try and get the best deal for themselves out of you, but you can't go to the bottom of the barrel with them. You've got to make a stance and say, well, this is our price because this is the quality product that we're offering. General public, I think there's a lot of general public out there that at all times will want their wheels refurbished. They always like to keep their cars looking nice. People say, well, aren't you up against it with the smart repair guys? The answer to that is not really. We're not doing the same job. We do a far better job. We do a job which has got a warranty on it. And that warranty and the better job is what sets us apart from your man in the van. The people still want a quality job. They don't always go for the cheapest. We're not the cheapest, but we are the best. We don't just flash a bit of paint over the top of a wheel. We strip that wheel right back and we start all over again. We go back to that bare aluminium and the customer ends up with as a newer wheel as we can get it. There are other companies out there, but again, they still don't do the quality of the work with the guarantee, with the network, with the backup. And that backup is not just from head office, it involves all of us because we all talk to one another. We've all got a network of people we can call upon. Does anyone know what this colour is? Yes, someone will go, I know what it is. They'll help you out. Got this wheel, don't know the finish. Yeah, it's this. Do this colour, do it this way. The information's out there. If you're a smaller organisation, you haven't got that sort of backup. And if some of the guys out there don't know, someone in head office will find out, do a bit of snooping around. They'll always come up with an answer and we'll always get the quality product out there to the customer. When we set up the wheel specialist, we wanted to do it to make a good living for everybody involved with it. And it earns a good living. We earn a good living from it. The boys out there earn a good living. If you were on your own, you would have nowhere to turn, no one to go to. And it's probably one of my favourite bits is just having a quick chat with one of the guys at the head office, mainly Lou at the moment. She's the one who always, she'll give us a ring or I'll give her a ring and we'll have a chat and usually how the weather is, because we're in sunny South Wales and she's up in Birmingham area where it's not quite as sunny most of the time. And it's always nice to have a little chat with them. Lovely to chat with Andy, and it's great when Andy comes down to see us. And Jack has come on board the last couple of years and pushed the franchise forward. So backup wise, I think it's one of the most crucial parts of owning a franchise is the backup you get from the guys at the franchise head office. And that, I would say, is my favourite part, and that's what, when you're feeling a little bit low, puts a smile back on your face. When you've got a franchise behind you, especially the guys at head office, there's always that ear to listen to any problems, a little bit of advice, a little bit of help, which is what you need when you're owning a business. Because if you've never owned one before, it is a very, very difficult and very different situation from working for someone. Working for someone is relatively quite easy because you come into work, you clock in, you do your job, you go home. But with the franchise, when you have got your free time, it does allow you to do things you would love to go and do. Franchise as a whole is a good way into running your own business, and with the wheel specialist, we all go through rocky periods in time, and it's been there for me. If you're thinking of joining a franchise, the wheel specialist is a good choice. Setup cost, not as near and as high as some other different sorts of franchise out there. And with a franchise, especially the wheel specialist franchise, it's enjoyable. It's enjoyable making something that people get a smile on their face with. the most important job of all is the person who pushes the brush around the workshop and cleans the floor up. Because if you lead by example, the others will follow. I would say the next 10 years I've got left in this, and at that point I think I probably be time to sell up then and retire to a tropical island and do a bit of fishing every day of the week. So that's my goal, to get to a point to move it on to somebody else and for them to pick up the baton and carry on with it. And it's been a good journey all the way through. It's enjoyable. It's enjoyable to make a nice product and put a smile on people's face.